Hi again, everybody. This is part 2 of I think 4. And I'm trying to do them all today. Trying to get them all done today so I can show you guys these videos. What I have here is another Kittel bird. Inbred to new Kittel, actually. This hen, again, I have very high hopes for this hen. I didn't give her a name yet. Again, I got her as a squeaker, more or less, and I like to give my birds names when they grow into their personalities. This is one that I didn't have my eyes on. I didn't have my eyes on, I have to admit. She wasn't one of the birds that I had my eyes on, and it has turned out that she is actually one of the birds for me to watch. This is another bird that I feel like can breed me champions with the right mate, because she has it in her. This bird is built she's built like a tank. She's very, very powerful, like most of the Van den Bulk birds, very powerful. And she's acting up now, but she handles very, very well. Very well. She handles very well. And this is a bird I don't handle very much, but she's a good handling bird, and she has excellent eye sign, excellent breeder eye sign. If you believe in that stuff. I'm kind of 50-50 with it. I don't want to ignore it, but I don't want to make it one of my main criteria. But this bird, she's built like a tank. You see that front? Tank-like. She's built like a tank. She's broad like a tank. Again, this is a bird that I did not train. I trained her honestly to 5 miles. So she got a half a mile toss, and then she got a 5 mile toss, and that was it. As she started developing, I realized I didn't want to lose this bird. So she just flies around here. She just love flies. One of the birds that will easily give me 3 hours on any given day. And she loves to come in. This is one of the birds that whenever she lands, she's coming in. She doesn't hang around, go out in the yard and the lawn and all that stuff. She comes in and she goes on the perch and she chills. I love this bird a lot. She grew on me, and as she got older, she's still a little bit young. She hasn't started thinking about the boys that much yet. She's on her 9th, right? She's on the 9th. So another 6 weeks or so, I think she'll have a different kind of interest, which will be love interest, which will be good for me, because I really want to get her in the breeding box this year and see what she produces. Man, I have so many options of breeding this year. If you guys want to help me name this girl, her bantam number is IF 2022 464. Let me double check that. Yep, 464. Okay, I want to get her a nice name, one that suits her. So shoot some names at me, and I might adopt it. Okay, but this girl has, again, really beautiful, intelligent eyes. See, right now all she's thinking about is looking outside. Something moved out there, and she decided she was gonna go look at it. But look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there. Really good eyes. If you believe in eye sign, like I said, I'm 50-50 with it. She has a really excellent breathing eyes, and she's packed full of power. She's tank-like, built like a tank. Yeah, this bird, according to the experts, what's that here? According to the experts, this bird has it all. Right here, this one bird here. She has it all. I'll read off a pedigree for you. Like I said, she doesn't have a name yet. So if you see this bird and you feel you can come up with a good name, feel free. I'm gonna see if I can zone in on her eyes here for a second. I have to reset this unit, It's not doing exactly what I wanted to do. but this is an inbred new Kittel hen. Beautiful bird. These Kittel birds that I got, I think I got 20 or 21, and I would say 16 of them could found any loft. The other 5, the reason why I would say they couldn't is that they were big. They were a little bit on the, not a little bit. Some of them were pretty much on the big side, on the large side, and some of those I've already gifted. And large birds, a lot of times do breed medium-sized birds, and they do pretty well, and they can do pretty well. But if you have a name for this bird, let me have it. Let me read off her pedigree for you right now. And you see her? Look at that. She's just sitting there. I don't handle this bird. This is one of the birds I don't handle very much, simply because I knew she was going to be late to the nest box, because she wasn't as old as some of the other birds that I have. So I was just keeping my eyes on her, but not handling her very much. And I started handling her like a month ago, and I'm like, wow, this bird. But when she's in the loft and standing, you can see that she's built like a tank. This is probably one of the birds that's never going to go anywhere in my loft. She's just going to stick around until she's old and gray, because she has everything that I look for. Tight vents. I don't think there's a bird in my loft with tighter vents. I mean, if only you guys could see this. Her vent is so tight you couldn't fit anything in it. They're just really, really tight. That's not what I've experienced with some of the other Kittel birds. Even the ones from 2 champions, I haven't. They still have a little bit of an open vent, but this bird has perfectly tight vents. Beautiful. She almost got. Oh, wow, this bird is full of power. She almost got by me there. Beautiful, beautiful wings. Her wings are not spanning. They're just right for her body. They're not really, really long wings, but she does have a lot of vibration. I could feel it in her body. I could feel it in her sternum. See that right there? She's going, and when I hold her, I could feel her vibration all the way through. She's just literally vibrating all the time. Let me read off her pedigree for you. There's no need for me to hold this bird like tightly or squeeze her or restrict her in any way. It's just a light, very light. She just sits there. She's just comfortable with this, like she was made for this. Yeah. Look at that front. Just massive. Built for speed, built for power. That's what this bird has. Let me read off her pedigree. She is 464. Okay, she has Greipel, great grandfather. She has New Kittel, it's a great grandfather. She has a daughter of Greipel, great grandmother. She has Kittel / Leo 999, they're all Vandenberg birds, great grandfather. Special DBL Kittel, great grandmother. New Kittel, great grandfather. Her father is Kittel King, her mother is Grippel's Queen, and her pedigree says cock. But this bird hasn't shown me any sign of being a cock. This bird looks to me like all hen, and if it's a cock, it's fine. You guys could, you guys could just shoot me a cock name, and a hen name, and when I find out further, I'll let you know. But this bird right here, it acts like a hen, it looks like a hen, it feels like a hen. It might be a hen. one way or the next, it's in my breeding loft and in my stock loft, because this is one heck of a pigeon right here. Okay, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you. Curtis here. I shall talk to you soon. Shoot me a couple suggestions for this bird. It might be a hen or a cock. The pedigree says cock. I'm thinking it's a hen. Shoot me a name for a male, or male name for a female, and if I like it, I'll use it. Later. Curtis at Air Tramp Lofts. Peace to you and your family.